Kimi Antonelli, Grand Prix winner, first Italian to win a Grand Prix in 20 years. How do you put all of that into words?
Yeah, I'm speechless, to be fair. Such a great result. I achieved one of my dreams, which was to win the to win the race, and then my next one, of course, is to win the world championship. But the road is still long, and George is super strong, and it's gonna take a lot to beat him. But I'm gonna enjoy as much as possible today because it's a great day.
It's been an incredible journey so far. You've got family with you as well. What does it mean to everyone involved?
No, it's a massive achievement. I'm super happy my dad is with me today because he could assist my first race win, and I'm super happy that he was here. Unfortunately, my mom and my sister couldn't come, but for sure they were watching from home. And yeah, I mean, this win is it's for my whole family, all the boys and girls from Mercedes, back in Brackley and Bridgeford, and then of course all the people. This win is also for myself and to all the people that has been supporting me.
George, big battle out there today, P2 at the end of it. How do you sum it all up on your side?
Intense day. Obviously, race start, Ferrari got the upper hand of us. Safety car restart, they got the upper hand of us. And unfortunately, that was sort of hindered my chances of going for victory. Kimi did a great job, so really well done to him. But Ferrari, once again, 3 races down, 3 races that made our life pretty awkward in those opening laps. So at least I'm glad it provided some good entertainment for you.
You touched on it there, Kimi's first win. You've been in those shoes before. A little bit more about what this day will mean to him, and then moving forward as a team to Japan.
It's a day that you remember forever. So a very special moment. Brings back some memories, but it was only a matter of time for him. He's an incredible driver. He's got a huge amount of talent, and I'm sure it's going to be a tight year.
First Ferrari Grand Prix podium on Mother's Day in front of your mum, and Bono up there as well. How special is that?
It's such a special day. It's honestly been one of the most amazing weeks I've had. To travel out here with my mum, travel around and get those really special moments together, and then the support for her to also see the support that I get here in Shanghai. It's phenomenal, and I'm so grateful just how they turn up and show up for me here. And then huge congratulations to Kimi. It's a real privilege to kind of see him come, take my place and get to work with an amazing team. Congratulations to everyone at Mercedes, because they've done a phenomenal job. And to be up there with Kimi and with Bono was really, really sweet. And then on top of that, to be Mother's Day, I've got to say Happy Mother's Day to my mum, and a huge Happy Mother's Day to my stepmom Linda, who has been here with me many, many times and such a huge part of my life. And then obviously to all the mums around the world.
You said to me yesterday you were going to go and do some learning from Australia and about how these cars work and things. And did you really find you put that into practice today? And has that sort of re-energized you that you can actually have an impact the more you study and the more you put the work in?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, last night was the first time in 20 years that I've been racing, on more than that I've sat and I took my mum through everything I go through, and she was gobsmacked. And so I wish that the world could see the work that goes on, in the background, the amount of studying. It's like, honestly, it's like studying for a test every day. And I've never really been good at tests, but fortunately I'm good at driving. So, but yeah, I learned a lot in the main race, brought it into this race. Still some improvements to be made. But my race pace has been really good, particularly on the hard tires in these first 2 races. On the medium, I've got to see how I can have more potential, and also in that mid stint there was something not quite right when I guess I was in second and I lost the ground and fell to 4th, and to fight back and get to 3rd was a hell of a push. But lastly, just a massive big thank you to Ferrari. This is my first podium with them, so it's a huge moment for me.
Pretty sure that's an A+. Charles, it looked like a lot of fun out there. Was it as much fun as we were enjoying watching it?
I really enjoyed it. It's not very often that I have a smile after P4. I mean, of course, there are many negatives on a race like, I mean, many negatives. There's one big negative after a race like this, and this is the gap to the Mercedes. And Lewis and I think, did the maximum. Obviously, we lost some time, so maybe the gap is a bit bigger than what we thought. We lost some times. Once they were gone, we decided that we will fight, at least for the podium. So that didn't optimize our race time, but didn't change anything to our results. But they are just extremely strong at the moment. And I feel like it was a bit of in Australia, we expected them to be so strong, but they never really showed that pace in the race. Yesterday in the sprint race, we expected, they didn't really show. I think they finally showed it today, and it's a big gap. So that's a bit disappointing. But to come back with Lewis's fight, it was very fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm not sure the team enjoyed it as much as we did, but I did.
Your car at testing, a lot of people thought maybe you would have an advantage over Mercedes with tracks with more slow corners. Is that not looking the way now? Is it looking as though the Mercedes is going to be stronger everywhere?
I think they are very strong. I think they are very strong in general. Then again, I've said it multiple times, but I really think that this year is going to be all about development. But Mercedes is extremely strong, so I don't know. They are for sure the big favorites. If we manage to turn that situation around, it would be very impressive.
Thanks, Charles. Today, what was the problem in the end that made you retire?
ERS cooling problem, so I had to retire the car.
There are a lot of teams having issues this weekend. Teams will continue to have issues. How do you turn this around at Red Bull? We've seen you do it before, but it seems like quite a long list for you guys at the moment.
Yeah, I think this weekend was particularly bad. I mean, it would help if we would just have a normal start also. Every time I've been dropping to last, but then also a big problem for us is at the moment the tire degradation. Like, we are graining a lot, and probably more than the people around us. So that's already one thing that we need to solve, and then of course getting on top of our problems. But that's not easy. You can see that all over the grid. I mean, some cars are not even starting. So yeah, it's all very, very complicated. But I know the team. You know, they do everything they can. They give it everything, and that's always also a bit the painful part, right? Because I know that they can do it, but at the moment we are just not where we want to be. More problems than we expected, and also balance-wise is really not where we want to be. So a lot of stuff that hopefully after Japan, you know, we have a bit of a bigger break now. Hopefully there we can make some good steps.
All right, thank you, Matt.
Isaac, that was a great recovery after what happened on the first lap. Can you talk us through it on your side?
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. The rear snapped out so fast, and it's a shame because we had a good start. And still somehow we got quite lucky with some cars having issues and us ending up in the points when clearly our pace was not great the whole weekend. So yeah, we got lucky on that, and we need to regroup and do better.
Difficult weekend for the team, but it looks like you're getting everything out of the car that you can. You must take some personal satisfaction out of that.
Yeah, it's true that since Melbourne, apart from the mistake I did on lap 1, I think I'm quite happy about my own performance, and that's all I can do so far. And improve our car.
Oscar, must be so frustrating, especially after last weekend. What can you tell us about what happened on your side?
It was an electrical problem on the power unit, different to Lando's. So yeah, just very unfortunate to both have issues, but we don't fully know any more than that at this point. So obviously disappointing.
Yeah, both cars being affected. How do you move forward from this one? It's a tough one to take, isn't it?
I think try and learn what we can by watching the race, and then after that, just trying to do as much work as we can before Japan. You know, I think obviously the problems today have been annoying, but I think besides that, we know we've got work to do to find more performance, so that's what we'll try and focus on.
Lando, sorry to see you here. It must be so frustrating. What can you tell us about what happened on your side?
Not a huge amount, honestly. Just an issue that's not letting us even start the car. Yeah, that's basically it. That's all I know for now. I think they're still trying to investigate what is actually happening or what's going on and why it's not working as it should. But of course, frustrating to come such a long way, put in a lot of effort, not just me, but the whole team, and not even start a race. So disappointing.
It's obviously a tough one for the team, both cars being affected by issues. How do you move forward from this one?
We just got to take it on the chin, I guess. We got to learn, what the problem was. First of all, I think 2 different issues on both of our cars, and unlucky, frustrating. But nothing we can do now. We just have to fix the issue, make sure it doesn't happen again, and focus on the next one.
The smile is big, but it should be big today.
Yeah, it was a great race, fantastic race. You know, on lap 1, I was very unlucky with Hadjar spinning in front of me, and then I really thought the race was over. I was back really in I think P14 or something, which honestly I was having a really good lap 1, and then he spun and obviously lost the car. It was very tricky out there, and I just had nowhere to go. I had to go off track to avoid the crash, and then I was like, it's going to be a long day. Luckily, the safety car came out at the right point, but still, we needed to have that pace. So unlucky on lap 1, very lucky with the safety car, but we took it. We took it, and the car was very quick today. We were flying.
Esteban, it was looking really good for quite a long time in that race. You went long, moved yourself into the points. Just saw you apologising to Franco for the contact. Can you just review that one from your side?
Yeah, it's my fault. I did a mistake. I misjudged it. I'm glad that Franco still got a point, because he drove a very good race. And yeah, I mean, we did good fights, all the way until then. It's a shame it ended like this, but he's still in the top 10, so that's still very good. I deserve the penalty today. It's very clear. But yeah, we were on for a very good race. Just the second time in a row, 2 races that we pick up the safety car at the wrong point. We started on the reverse strategy, and I knew that was going to happen. At the moment, the safety car always comes around lap 15 in the sprint race, in the race last week in Australia. So yeah, we went backwards. When that happened, it was looking good until then, for very good points. So disappointed.
I think it's really positive, the double points of the team, so I think really happy for Alpine that they scored double points. Just been unlucky all race, but I think we had a good pace to start. I did everything I could. Just got hit and got the safety car, so it was all not on our favor today, but at least we scored a point.
Yeah, you got that contact. Was there much damage afterwards?
Yeah.
What sort of damage?
A lot on the floor, yeah.
There is a very competitive player inside me that is slightly, I'm not disappointed, but I knew, I felt like we had that 5th place before the safety car, and my middle part of the race wasn't as good as I would have liked in the traffic, and I lost a few situations. I lost out, and I knew we had the pace to finish 5th, so at the end it was a flat-out race, giving absolutely everything, and I could see Max and Biermann in the distance, and I was putting some really strong laps, and in the end I missed out on P5 by 2 seconds, but it was still a very strong weekend.
It's a huge result when you think so many teams had issues, reliability issues. Your car stayed on track, you didn't have a reliability issue, and you had enough there at the end to get those points. It's a big boost for the team, surely.
No, I'm very pleased with the pace in quali was there. The gap is closing from testing to Melbourne to here. We're learning more and more about these cars, and the good thing is I'm still feeling this many small areas where we have performance and some sort of limitation, but that seems quite easy to fix. So once we manage to clean everything up, I think we should be in a very good position. Even at the restart, I lost boost pressure, so when I passed the line, I didn't have the power. Oli flew past me, and I wanted to battle a bit more with him. So there are many situations where I think there was a bit more in it, but overall the pace is there, and I'm sure we're going to have some more fun this year.
Well done,
Checo, how do you review that race from your side? We did see a bit of contact with Valtteri as well. Can you talk us through it?
Yeah, that was fully on me. I saw the gap and I went for it, but obviously Valtteri didn't have nowhere to go. So I was over optimistic. So full apologies on that one to Valtteri and the team. And happily, I mean, it ended up costing me the race to me. I spun, I lost a lot of track time. I came back. Then I was back on the race, and I was about to overtake Valtteri on the back straight, and then I had the deployment issues, losing around 5 seconds the first time, then the second time another 15 seconds. So a bit of tie up to do in that regard.
What do you take from the weekend as a whole? A lot of learnings again for the team?
Yeah, I think we just really have to have a straightforward weekend. You know, we haven't been able to have a straightforward weekend up to now, so I think we really have to work hard on that one to be able to bring it back.
Gabby, sorry to see you couldn't make the start. What can you tell us about the issue on your side today?
Well, what I can tell is that it was a technical issue and we couldn't even start the race, unfortunately. I think it's disappointing, obviously, but it's things that they can happen at the beginning of a regulation like this. So very upset because I feel like this race had a lot of opportunities. A lot of cars didn't start, a lot of cars didn't finish. So it was a good possibility to score points, but we move on.
More generally, what do you take from the first couple of rounds of this season?
Positive. Melbourne was amazing. Here it was going okay until the race. We were there fighting for positions, for points, for good qualities. It's just a shame, obviously. I'm disappointed because I couldn't race, and especially when there's a race like this that is quite enjoyable to watch, you want to take part of it. So yeah.
Nico, almost into the points. How do you assess that race from your side today?
Yeah, I mean, first race of the season for me, so just valuable to get that experience, to get the laps in, learn about the energy management and all these things. Obviously a lot to process, to take in now. But whilst it was obviously not successful, and facing a lot of problems, it's useful. So we'll take it and like I said, process everything. A week off and then we go again in Japan.
Yeah, just how much did you learn from that experience today, and also moving forward to Japan, what's the outlook?
Yeah, I think it's good. A week off now to analyze everything. We'll be back at base, regroup, reset, and go again.
Fernando, sorry to see you here at this point. You made it halfway through the race. What can you tell us about it from your side?
Yeah, it was difficult today. We found more vibrations than any other session on the weekend. So, physically I could not continue much longer. I started lose the feeling on my hands and my feet, so it was not a nice feeling.
How do you move forward from this one? What does the next couple of weeks look like before you move on to Japan?
Training, get fit, get ready, do my homework and be ready for Japan.
Lance, sorry to see you here at this point. What can you tell us about what happened at this point?
I just turned into turn one and everything switched off. So I don't know what the issue was, if it was engine, battery, something electronic, I'm not sure exactly.
We know it's a difficult situation, but what can you take from this weekend as we move on to Japan?
I mean, we just, we know the issues we have, so we just need to keep working on them. Try and improve the car in Japan, the engine, so just keep looking for performance in all areas.
Fernando, sorry to see you here at this point. You made it halfway through the race. What can you tell us about it from your side?
Yeah, it was difficult today. We found more vibrations than any other session on the weekend, so physically I could not continue much longer. I started lose the feeling on my hands and my feet, so it was not a nice feeling.
How do you move forward from this one? What does the next couple of weeks look like before you move on to Japan?
Training, get fit, get ready, do my homework and be ready for Japan.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. What a race in Shanghai Grand Prix. This Grand Prix just delivers drama, emotion, and one huge milestone moment in Formula One. The big story of the day belongs to the star of the show, the star of the day, Kimi Antonelli, who took his first ever Formula One victory. and did it in incredible fashion. The young Mercedes driver kept control of the race under pressure, set the fastest lap, and after crossing the finish line, you could clearly just see his emotions. In his first post-race interview that we have just saw, he admitted that one of the most emotional moments of his life. He said that in a few laps he felt incredibly long, because especially knowing that first Formula One win was within centimeter of reach, let's say like that. He thanked the entire team and engineers and everyone that was involved on developing his car, was involved on helping him achieve his dream, and saying that something he had dreamed about since he was a kid watching Formula One. So it was a dream come true for him, and that dream just came to reality. The Italian driver also admitted that he was trying to stay calm on the radio during the final laps, but inside he was going crazy with adrenaline. The moment he crossed the line, the emotions hit him, and it was clear how he felt, because we heard everything on the radio. On the other hand, George Russell he finished second, making it huge day for Mercedes with the 1-2 finish. He said that the race that the team's performance this weekend was extremely strong, and he admitted that he didn't have quite the pace to challenge Antonelli for the victory. He also explained that the tire management and the strategy was really tricky, but Antonelli was more cautious with the tires, and it did the management of the tire in a really perfect way. He also praised Antonelli, saying that winning the first Formula One race is never easy, and that he handled the pressure like an experienced driver, but not just like a rookie. Even though Russell would have loved him for himself, he said it was a fantastic result for the team and great sign for Mercedes. He's selfish a little bit, but it is what it is. He feels like the boss of the team sometimes. I don't know. It just looked like that to me. But one of the biggest stories that happened from the interviews was the reaction from Lewis Hamilton, who finished the podium as well after a strong race for Scuderia Ferrari. He looked genuinely happy in the interviews, especially speaking about Antonelli's victory. He said that achieving achieving your first win reminded everyone how special the moment is, because he reminded himself of winning the first Grand Prix in 2006, and he said that when I won this, I was really thrilled, and it was emotions to the roof. Hamilton also said that Ferrari made a big progress during the race weekend, that the car felt much more better compared to the early sessions. According to him, the team is slowly getting closer to the front, and results like this give them confidence for the upcoming race. The 7-time world champion also praised the fans in Shanghai, saying that the atmosphere at the circuit was fantastic, and the racing in China always brings the great energy. Another interesting thing is the frustration of Max Verstappen with the car. He said that throughout all the week, we had issues with the rear locking. We had issues with the hybrid system. We had the issues he's not happy with what is happening with his car, because he cannot compete, he cannot attack. The moment he attacked Oliver Bierman, he lost control, the rear locked, and he did a spin. He went to DNF, and he got so frustrated. I don't know how to explain that. I'm really sorry for Max. I don't want to see him where he is at the moment. I want to see him on the top fighting, because that's where his place is. but hopefully in couple of races Red Bull will fix that problem and bring him where he most deserves to be. On the other thing that's more interesting and important is the DNS of both McLaren drivers by having a really big issue, like huge issue with the car. Lando Norris has had issues with his electrical motor and some electrical stuff, I don't know. Oscar Piastri, on the other hand, had the problem with his hybrid system. So both of the cars didn't start the race and stayed out of the game. And it was really frustrating for McLaren, because coming from a season that you just won and getting into the season like you are, I don't want to use profanity word, but it's like garbage, car, it's garbage. McLaren's, I don't know what they're going to do, but they need to do something fast because they're losing a lot. Audi also had a problem with the car. The hybrid system also had an issue. Both of Aston Martins, we already know that they have major issues, not just one, major issues with the car. They didn't do nothing at all. And also the Williams having a problem with the car. They got out of the race and things like that. So we just had like 15 drivers driving this Grand Prix, and it was, for me, it was interesting. I loved it, especially the front row. Congratulations to Oliver Biermann. He is driving an awesome race. Awesome. With the car that he has, with the bullet that he has, he is fighting like a champ. And the first moment that he started driving the Ferrari car, when Carlos Sainz was operating himself from the Pendix, I told all to my friends and everyone, like, this boy is a genius. This boy is a star. He drives really good. I like how he drives. I like how he thinks, and he's gonna be a great driver one day. I believe that. He finished 5th on the grid, and that's really big achievements from Haas, because they are doing everything to keep this boy happy, and he is happy, and he is winning. He is getting points. That's the most important thing. That's the recap from my side for the interviews, guys. Thank you for watching this video with us. Please don't forget to like and subscribe our channel. If you have something to add up, comment down below, and we'll see you in the next one.